So with Erik being the number 1, Matt being the number 2, you can see that from 1 to 12, it doesn't mean a lot.
No, that's right. It's
other than Erik had a really good season this year.
He did.
He could very easily have. Well, he almost did make Player of the Year, which goes to Adam Weber.
Right.
So just so people aren't confused, Erik's the number 1 seed because we take the top 2 best results. Adam for the Player of the Year won because we take all your results, across the board. There's going to be, we have the AGM tomorrow. We're going to talk about maybe revising that to having 3. You only have to play in 2, but your top 3 will count.
Right.
So that was a little, I think some people were confused about that a little bit. You didn't have to bowl all 3, but you at least had to do 2. So.
Oh, didn't get the roll.
It wobbled there for a second.
It did.
Okay, well, we're actually in the next round now, and we are playing for $100.
$100.
So it's pretty good money, and $1,000 a match right now.
Yep.
And the top 4 bowlers got seeded into each bracket. So, So Erik, being the number 1 seed, is playing the winner of the first match, which was Matthew.
And then the top 4 finishers will get their automatic bonuses. So the Player of the Year got $500. Second was $350. Third was $300, and fourth was $250. So the top 4 guys got a little bit of cash and a buy into this round. So
Which is
kind
nice,
of compensate for them not playing.
Nice, put a little bit of money in your pocket before you get going. A little reward for having a good year.
And you're jumping right into the $100 a frame.
That's right. Yeah.
That starts right out with a double.
You just out of the gate with bang, just like you did the first match.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I've played with Erik the last 3 years in league play, and it is a bit of a different way about Erik. He looks like he's not engaged in the game and not doing very well, and then just bang, he finds it in the way he goes, and he just starts throwing strikes. He's got 2 perfect games to his credit, and the 1 perfect game was in the tournament at the TPC, and he won $15,000 for his perfect game. So you know, he's got the mindset to be able to throw a big shot when it counts, and like I say, once he does find it, man, he throws.
Well, in Regina, he threw a ton of strikes. I'm sure Joel Mamshire can attest to that. Absolutely lit him up for 2 matches.
Yeah.
Even Joel played good, too.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
With that, Matthew starts out of the gate up 2 frames.
Up 2 frames.
He's up
We've seen this
to
before.
$200.
Yeah, this is kind of a consistent theme.
Yeah.
One more.
Oh, gets a kick
There
back.
we go.
You see the replay on that.
Yes. That was kind of neat, that one there. The head pin slide over, hits the 2, and then comes back and takes out the 3.
Yeah, the last time we saw the kick like that, it kicked the 2 into the 3.
Yeah.
This time the head pin came
Hit
back
the 2 and then came back, rolled
bounced
into
the
it.
3. Yeah. Let's see if he takes advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, cherry.
Yeah.
Got to get 15 here.
Infamous chop off.
Yeah.
Good ball. That's a good one.
Well, they're definitely got to shake the nerves off. Take some deep breaths.
Matthew's got a chance to put the heat on right away here with another good shot.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
He does not look nervous at all.
Oh, he does.
Pardon me?
He doesn't look nervous at
No,
all.
well, he isn't. He's a mindset is he just gets up there and throws.
Just throw the ball.
Yeah. He reminds me a bit. Gary Beard's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yep. Very similar. You know, they get up, boom.
Well, a lot of guys are good at not showing it.
Yeah.
Like I
What's
talked
that?
to Tyler about matches, and I'm talking to him, and he's like shaking.
Yeah.
But then when he's up on the lane, you can't even tell at all.
Well, you know, whether it be hockey or basketball, whatever they say, you know, once you get out there and once you get skating or you take that first shot in a basketball game, then you're in your element and everything just falls into place, right?
Erik's not aggressive enough right now.
Ooh,
He just
that's,
kind of laid it down.
Yeah. Well, nobody wants to get off to a bad start, right? And you don't get that good start. You say, come on, I got to get going. So you push, and then you look up and you see your that's a four-bagger. Makes it
Part of the other thing is the pace.
Yeah.
You look at it, Erik isn't really giving himself enough time to change that mindset of what's going on, right?
Yeah, you kind of get in that routine and you just keep going and going and going. It's like, no.
Instead of just
You want to quickly get it back.
Yeah. Just take that little bit of time. Well, there we had a little bit of a disruption of music and
Sorry about that, folks.
A little bit of elevator music
Yeah.
there.
good on Erik. Calm down.
Step back now. See if he gets going here.
And guess what?
There you go.
There you go.
See, that's a good composure. You don't let something bother you. Just step back off the lane, go up there and throw a
Actually,
shot.
you know what? That might be a bit of karma because that might have been all that it took. Was because he was in such a stage of just going up throwing. He's trying to find him.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it forced him to go back. And maybe that was just what it takes to just bring it back.
Oh, there's Matt again.
Unfortunately, with the game of 5-pin bowling, there's no defense, right?
No.
You can't stop the other guy from doing what he's doing. And Matt is
Legally, anyway.
and Matt's just throwing he's throwing 5 bombs.
Yeah.
There's been no question about any of them.
There's another one. Oh, Messenger. Let's see that one.
Yeah.
Great start from Matt.
There's a case of, like a lot of us, when you throw that ball, you get that kick over the two pin, it don't come back.
I was surprised that came down.
This is a shot that Erik has to have already. We'll see how he responds. See if he can
He's
get on a
great
roll.
under pressure. There he goes.
Great shot.
Great shot. Kept
And
it
the
in
other
Matt.
thing, you notice the demeanor?
Yep.
It's changed
Yep.
too. It's, I've had the fortune of playing with Erik quite a bit. And that's the difference with Erik. If he gets to a point where he has to, he changes and he becomes that much better. We always can't find that little thing, but when you're young and you're playing and you're getting it, you start doing it. It becomes repetitious. It becomes old hand, and you do it. It just happens.
Every shot here is important now.
Yeah.
Great shot by Erik.
You notice all of those 3 right-handed all buried in the right-hand pocket.
And like Mark said, before that, he was kind of putting the ball there, trying, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Well, like I say, 2 perfect games, one in competition. We know he's got it in him to run the shots.
There you go.
There we go, Erik with a 3-frame.
3-frame carry.
Wow, that changed in a hurry.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though, we haven't seen yet. Matt's started every game really well, and his opponents haven't. So he hasn't had to deal with a little bit of adversity.
Diversity, yeah.
Interesting to see how he does in the next frame here.
Yeah.
So after 7 frames, we have Matt with $400 in his wallet and Erik with $300 in his wallet. And the match has gotten fairly close.
In frame-wise, it's gotten closer, but Matthews carries a lot of pinfall. But like you stated earlier in the competition, Gino, you can win the game in pinfall, but if you don't win the 6th frame,
Right?
and he's right back in it.
Right back in.
You notice when Matt throws, he walks a little bit from the center to the left and kind of gets his hips out of the way and then throws back into the middle. So his arms got room to come through. A little bit different. Not everybody throws like that, but you know what? He does it every time, and that's the thing. It's consistency, right?
That's all it is,
And he does
repetition.
get the ball out of
Repetition.
the lane.
And he gets the
That's
ball out of the
thing,
lane.
yep.
Yeah. Oops. He really eased up on that one.
It was more of a trying not to miss.
Try not to miss.
Yeah.
His leg speed stayed the same, and he slowed it down his arm, and he wasn't together when he got to the line.
That looked better. That's a common shot, though. When you miss the middle, you punch on the next shot a lot.
Isn't it?
I know. For years, that's been my biggest nemesis because I don't freewheel the second shot. I steer it to get in the middle because I don't want to.
You're just trying to hit the middle, right?
And
You're not trying to spare it.
And it's just dead, right? Well, now pinfalls comes into play. best Erik can do is a 5-5 tie, so he's got to win pinfall.
Yeah.
We can't catch him.
So yeah, it's over already.
Yeah, it's over.
He's only got 2 frames left.
Yeah, he can max out at 261.
Yeah, it's a messenger there.
I quickly looked at the score and thought that they had 3 frames to play, so I thought Erik could get a possible 316, 306, but I was wrong.
Erik actually was coached by one of our sponsors from Heartland Bowl, Robert Gallagher.
Yeah.
He coached Robert and myself and Carrie and Erik when he was a youngin'. Erik was on my YBC team when he was 6-7 years old. He was just a wee gaffer.
Yeah.
But he loved the game. Erik started
He was a
bowling
quiet
in
kid.
adult leagues when he was about 12 or 13, I think it was.
Yeah, and you look at Erik's start where, you know, he misses the middle and then punches back, and then he punches and carries a chop and punches again. It's not really bad bowling, but it's maybe just a little tentative as to the way he threw his strikes.
Yeah.
A little more aggression.
There's another one for Erik, so 5-4.
5-4.
Unfortunately, the pinfalls.
Is going to be the decisive factor, yeah.
I'm just going to do a quick sponsor shout out here. All-Star Bowling Sales, Heartland Bowl, Innovator, JB Rains, Bradson Promotional Group, A&B Express, Karen Pilon Organ Donor Awareness Foundation, 5-Pin Universe.
And all very appreciative of having them on board.
5-Pin Universe is doing, not sure if everybody knows, but they're doing podcasts. So they do a weekly podcast every Wednesday. And I've actually learned a lot from myself on that. And then every week they have a different guest and
I've
talk
listened
about
to them,
bowling.
and it's interesting at times.
Sometimes I want to chime in here and there, but I can't.
Yeah.
Good shot by Matt.
And a
30
nice
count.
score, 327. Every time you get a 300, that's a score that we always like to go for.
What would be a good average, like for these guys, like their league average or their tournament?
Well, you know, each center, prime example, Erik, I believe, finished with a 265 or 266 in Bonnie Doon, and you know, I'm sure Matt is probably close to 260, 270.
Bowling
average.
alleys vary, conditions vary, so you might bowl higher in one bowling alley than another. But anytime you're over 250, you're a good shooter.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of these guys have been around the 270 mark, and that's phenomenal. But you've got a little more on your plate during the year with league play. You know, you have a tough day at work. When you're badly rolled, so
Congratulations to Matthew Harms at 327, winning 6 frames, and Erik Kjos with a 208, winning 4 frames.
There's 12 seeds on a roll.
Yeah, 12 seed
So-
moves on. Well, congratulations, Matt, on the first quarterfinal win there.
Thank you.
You're throwing bombs. Like, what are you feeling out there?
It's feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah,
Keeping it slow, nice good tempo. It's feeling good.
good. Good luck in your next match.